ready to fight. Ready.
A black belt in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, but he's got hands for days as well. Another big spot for Nate Diaz tonight. You know about the mental game. Psychologically, he breaks a lot of guys before they even make this walk. We'll see how his foe approaches the challenge that is Nate Diaz tonight. Diaz gets hit with a kick. All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion Leon Edwards in the same way. Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
Not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Left hand got home there. Crazy numbers round one. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big left. Beautiful combination. So more than 20 years into his pro career, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal still getting it done and still working off of that lead jab.
I mean, this dude is so good in the striking. John, his comfort level in the striking is so high. But what do you expect from a guy that fought bare knuckle in the backyard? He's a fighter. He doesn't care about being in the fight. Tonight, he has been dictating this fight with that jab. He's only gotten better as he's gotten longer.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
And now Masvidal's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Diaz gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out. Start round two now, DC. Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz.
Let's do it.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Diaz. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. All right, so there's that Nate Diaz left hand. You've talked about the sneaky power. That one looked pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate that when he lands, he can hurt you. Nate Diaz has a really good left hand, and it's all rooted in how he hides it behind that slap right hook.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street. Both are landing massive shots.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really affected with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. These guys are going down.
Big knee there to the chest.
It's been a crazy fight.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. Oh, again! Oh, nice.
Well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday, catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that.
All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
Diaz is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground.
Shot there, BC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
And now Masvidal's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week.
Nice takedown, yep.
10 minutes in the can. So these are the type of fights that end up in the UFC Hall of Fame. Hard to pick a winner. Heart, cardio, skill. This fight is what this sport's all about.
It's the best. It really does speak to what fighting is. When you see guys just lay it out on the line. And honestly, watching this fight, I don't care who won. I don't care who won the fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, lifting a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really bad. Big leg kick.
Oh, big shots getting through. Mixed.